Welcome to S&G. If you've already subscribed, thank you. If you haven't, consider it. And I came in today and check this stuff out. Looks like an old folks home here.
It's getting looked at.
A retirement center. All you gray hairs. Holy moly.
I dyed mine this color.
Yeah? What are you getting into today, Jones?
Well, I think I'm going to try and change my tire out. I got my new tire in. I watched a couple of videos, and I don't want anybody saying, I would change the tube. I'm using the old tube over. It doesn't leak. I'm going to attempt to change that out. I've only done one tire with a tube in it. And that was before our buddy Bill, and I thought I was going to have a brain aneurysm with him watching me. But we got it in there, and we didn't poke any holes in the tube. So I'm going to try and do that tonight.
With spoons? You spooning it?
No, we got a Rubicon tire machine that we all went in together and bought, and we're going to give her a shot. See how it goes. We'll try it. Not mess up too many if you're going to film me doing it. I'm not good at.
I'm going to film. I'll be filming the whole thing.
I'll try to not screw up any or put a hole in my tube.
That's right.
We'll get it on there one way or another.
That's right. And Chuck, how are you doing, buddy?
Good, man. Good.
Good? Riding, getting ready to go to Daytona, eh?
Yeah, 28.
Good for you.
Figure I'd come over and watch and learn. You're never too old to learn, right?
Yeah, right. Hey, that's what I'm saying. How about you, old man? How you doing?
Doing good.
You doing good? What are we going to get to on your bike?
We decided we're going to take on all the cables. We'll lube everything, get the clutch cable adjusted up, try to get ready to change tires.
Awesome. All right, well, we'll be back and show you what the action looks like.
All right, well, I got this thing all set up.
Yeah, tell me about that thing.
This is the tire machine that we bought. We went together and bought it.
And what's it called? What is it, a Rubicon?
Rubicon.
Right.
They're about $600, but we all went together and bought it. We figured we each put in $100. If we each did a set of tires, we paid for it. Because I don't know, they're probably getting $50-$60 to mount and balance a tire now.
I think
not more.
It used to be 45.
If they're taking it off and putting it back on, it's going to be more off the bike.
Well, we could now if Mo. I bet he could. He's spooning. I saw him just spoon one. He could do. You might have to get some bigger spoons.
But it's a nice machine. It works nice. I've only done 3 or 4 of them. Watch a couple of videos before you do it. But I already took the air out of it. Comes with the shaft. I don't have the other shaft. This is a 3/4, and then there's a bigger one. Or this is a half, and there's a 3/4 up there. Basically, you get it on there, and you adjust these stops right here. You want them right on the rim. So you put that thing up on there, get it on there, the air's out of it. This is your bead breaker here, and it adjusts up and down to where you can take it up and down, get it about right on the bead right there. And this is a tube tire, so it's probably not going to take a whole lot to break the bead down. I mean, it's already broke.
You didn't pre-break that down.
No. I took the air out of it, and that was it.
And that's off your 70?
That's off my 70. I hope I don't scratch the rim. But it does, I mean, it breaks it right down. So the tires broke down. Now, this part here is what you put on. You put this on here. Now, you know what?
That's where you're going to need that.
That's where I'm going to need that spacer that you got up there.
Hold on.
Liquid on top. Ooh.
So tell them what you just did. We had to put a little spacer.
We had to put that spacer in there for that one there. Then you adjust this up here. This is your duck head, and that's the tail. Kind of looks like a duck head. That's your tail. You get that up there and lock that in, like so.
Okay.
Then you take your spoon. Well, Let me get this. You take this, and they want this down here at 6 o'clock. Like so. Right like that. Then you take your spoon. Here's where I don't want to damage my tube. You take this and you get that tire down there and drop dead center. Come down here. Get your spoon in there. I don't want to pinch my tube because I'm debating if I'm using it over or not.
You want a drop dead center tool or no? Good.
I think I'm good. You get that up there, and right there's where she clicks in. Okay. Now, it's been on there a while. I might put a little bit of lube on it. Then you come over here. Here's where it stinks, is I'm left-handed. And then what? You got to put a strap on. Forgot the strap. So you take your strap, come down through here and put it through your spokes. That's going to keep it from spinning. Now, I shouldn't mess with them spokes. I hope they're in good enough shape. They're a little rusty, but I think we're going to be all right. They're rusted in place.
Well, let's see.
They are rusted in place.
Yeah, they're in good shape.
They're in good shape. Now, you're going to take this and you're going to just start ratcheting on it. And you'll start taking that tire right off of there. There's the one side. Then you got to get in here.
You stay at 5 o'clock?
6 o'clock.
6 o'clock?
Get through
Whatever.
there, get to the back side. I'll say one thing, if you're going to buy one of these, watch the video, because if you don't, you're going to be in trouble. Guaranteed. And then we looked at a bunch of these. We weren't sure which one we wanted to buy. I think we got the right one.
So there you are, huh?
And there it is. She's off. Now look at the inside of that rim. As bad as the outside looks, the inside don't look too bad. For all the years it sat, she's not too bad a shape. There's a lot of good chrome on the inside still.
Well, I think when we picked her up, this rust mark here, it was this deep in dirt. Right?
Yep. There's the tube. Now I know I'm gonna get a lot of people saying, there's a couple of them in this room, put a new tube in there, don't be cheap, Jones. Well, I'm gonna use this one over because I have nothing more than time on my hands. I'm gonna put it all back together and put some air in it. Check the air pressure in a day or two. If it's good, I'm putting it back on the bike. If it goes down, it's been on there and has not ever had a problem, so I'm going to use it over and we'll go from there. Because I forgot to order one, so we're using it over.
There you go.
All right?
All right.
I'll be back. I got the new tire over there warming up underneath the heat. The trick is to get this back in that tire, put a little bit of air pressure in it, get her back through the hole there and get it back together.
Not get her pinched.
Without getting it pinched. Yep. We'll see what we can do.
All right.
If you hear a lot of swearing and cussing going on, you know we pinched it.
Unidirectional, huh?
So what you got going on, Jonesy?
Well, I just figured out there's no direction on this tire. So I am putting the tube in there. The videos I
I
watched,
think that's an old bias ply tire, isn't it?
I bet it is.
I think it is.
And they said that you put, when we did our buddy's tire, we put the tire on the back bead and then we stuffed the tube in there, and we had all kinds of issues. So the videos I've watched, they said put your tube in there, put a little bit of air in it. I can already tell we're going to have issues.
Well, it wouldn't be fun if we didn't have issues.
How
Hell,
much do you put in?
We all have issues.
We all have issues. Now they said if you put too much in, then you fight it. But I think I'm gonna put that in it so it stays even with that right there.
And then you're going to tell them a little bit. Did they mark a light spot on that?
Well, I
on
do
that
not
tire?
see a dot anywhere.
No go. Huh?
No dot. Made in Korea, so yeah.
Well, that might be the problem.
That might be the problem. I ran these Shinkos for 7 years and put 7,000 miles on it. And if I'd have checked the air pressure in it more often, probably been a lot better off.
Yeah.
But so my next step is going to be, I got to try and get this up on there and get that valve stem through that hole. We'll go from there. I heated the tire up underneath the heat. Going to lube it up. I think I'm going to turn this thing over though. I want to see the valve stem on this side. So I'm going to turn this tire over. Oh, it's snowing out.
Yeah, they say that the cold weather and snow's coming. So, well, we'll be back once he gets set up. Well, we're actually trying to film 2 videos at once. One on this tire and one over there on Doyle's cables, and I'm floundering.
He's all over the place.
I'm like a fish here.
So we got this thing started on there. Got a little bit of air in my tube. We took and tied a string to that valve stem so it doesn't have any threads on. So we got to get it up in there. Once we get the back one on, we'll get the valve stem up through and put some more air in it, and then we'll do the front.
Okay.
So right now you can pretty much we got it on to about half the tire on already. It should go right on there. The back part,
You getting the back part on, huh?
Yeah.
Popping it right on.
that's the easy one.
Okay, watch yourself.
That's the easy one there. So now we're going to attempt to.
This is the hard part.
This is the hard part. Because I think.
Maybe take more air out of it so you can spin it.
Yeah, I think we're going to take some more air out.
Hell, I'd take
If
more
anybody's
air out.
got a good way of doing this is only my second tire with a tube.
Well, you're not doing too bad.
Let me get over here, Chuck.
He's handicapped. He's left-handed.
I am a lefty. All you southpaws out there. It's almost in there. Come on, baby doll. There you are. Okay. So I think I am going to put that valve stem back in there, give her just a little bit of air.
And what's the air for? Just get it out.
Get that
Get
tube
it away.
from that bead a little bit.
Okay.
That's what I want to do next. Yeah. I think we'll do that there. I like that. We're going to bring that right there.
So take them off at 5, put them on at 12.
Yep. and you want your duck head sticking out there, like that right there. And you want the tail underneath the bead right there.
Okay.
I put some lube on it.
Is this the part where you pinch the tube?
No. Part where you pinch the tubes where you have the iron.
Okay.
Now, this is going to go on smooth. You do have these drop center tools that you can put on here. You want to keep your tire down in here so it goes on there easier. And these want to slip off there, so I'm going to hold that one there.
There you go.
There you go.
All you gotta do is get that dude off there and we're in business, huh?
Right there.
There she goes.
There she goes.
Well, I
And
think
you put the air to it. Cross your fingers that you don't have any holes in your tube, which I feel pretty confident about. And I'm telling you, if you got some buddies and you ride, buy one of these, go in together and buy one of these, you'll never regret it.
Yep.
$100 a piece.
Well, it does save your fingers and save your hands and
Yes.
frustration a little bit.
I didn't pinch anything.
There you go.
That was last week, but that's all right. It's healed up now.
Well, so this Shinko tire, bias ply, I believe,
Yep.
did not have directional because
No
it's a
direction.
non-directional tire.
Yep.
And there was no, usually there's a little yellow dot that designates the light side of the tire, and you typically put that yellow dot right where your valve stem is. And all that's for is to try to minimize weights, I think. And we didn't have a dot.
So
No dot, Chuck,
no dot.
right? No dot.
We're going to pump it up. We'll put it on the balance, see how it balances out.
Yeah.
If we have to, we'll take these off and
Yeah,
use them over. If we need to get more, we need to get more.
you got it. We'll be
right.
back when we do the balancing.
That went pretty smooth.
All right, Jones, so you're balancing this thing out. He took the weights off. We're still heavy down by the stem.
Now let me ask you this. If we were to let the air out of this and spin that tire, you think that would help?
No,
Not really.
I don't think they're that much off. But I don't know. I've never done it. So I'm not going to, maybe some YouTubers can tell us.
You know, if this is the heavy spot, if you were to let the air out and bring it around where the weights are,
Yeah.
maybe that would help.
But we have no idea where the heavy spot. That's usually why they put a dot. Now, it's not this blue piece right here, is it?
No, I mean,
Is there another dot there?
no.
We knocked at it good with the flashlight. We didn't see it.
I think I would pick up some more weights
All right.
or heavier weights for that area and go from there.
You think that's a dot? It ain't far from
It
the...
isn't far from the, if it is, it's not far from the stem.
Looks like a dot.
All right. She's a runner. Oh, that's gonna do nice on her.
So we'll get a little bit more weight and we'll,
Lot straighter than it used to be, Joe.
My big issue is I'm not taking the blue off. I gotta dirty it up because I don't want a nice white wall on there. I gotta make it look like this, fellas. I mean, give me a break. I've never washed that white wall in 7 years.
Well, just
So I think we're just gonna leave it and
right on up to my place. I'll make you a hamburger. That'll solve all those
dirty her
problems.
up a little bit. All right.
all right, well, we'll get
That's
some more.
mountain balance, gentlemen.
Well, not quite balanced.
Not quite balanced,
we'll,
but
we'll make it. Ideally, what we want is we want to be able to set that anywhere and have it not move. If
Have
I
it not
position it here and let it go, I don't want it to work its way back down to the heavy spot. If it does, you go opposite the bottom, put the weight up here until you can get it to balance.
maybe I ought to put some of them BBs in there and let it self-balance. Put them in that tube.
There, that's a good. Yeah, how'd you have to drop them in the tube, huh?
One at a time.
Yeah, right.
All right.
All right.
I'm happy.
Thanks for watching. Well, thanks for watching our shenanigans. As far as this tire, we're gonna get some weights, and we'll finish up the balance. Some of these videos are 2 and 3 parts. So if you're ever missing something or you want to find something, if you get on the website and you look at this, I think it's called playlist. There's a whole playlist of these videos in order: part 1, part 2, part 3, part 4. Appreciate you watching. Enjoy your evening. Smash that bug. If you ride them, wrench them, but only if you want to. See you.